Wagwan. Howdy, howdy. Bonjour. Um, habari. Hey, what's up? What's good? Hello, hello. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on where you're watching me from, karibu sana. Welcome to yet another episode 106 of season 2 of Reactions, of course. Thank you for joining. My name is JT, and this right here is JT Podcast. If you haven't subscribed, you may take a moment to subscribe, okay? Like the video view as we're getting started. And of course, we're here back to do reactions and to talk about the streets, what's happening here. There've been a lot of things that have been happening the last couple of days. Let me say a week or 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, days and weeks ago, So there's a lot of things here. Most of them are really, really of interest. So yeah, and as always, I pay attention to a lot of details, small details that matters during doubts, and I really, really overthink most of the time. And sometimes I think logic, Mama, Madam Parasa, Rocio Cabrera, and MARWA, you know, looks like this thing is not just I don't really think this matter is just as light as it is, or maybe how they take any light. This thing is really deep, and as much as Maro is trying to play the PR, trying to play PR and side shows and excitement about the Mercedes Benz and celebration here and there, and every time he shifts atmospheres and trying to, play games with his subscribers, um, psychology. But honestly, any other person, including who you're watching right now, you can tell that something's up, something's not good, something's not working. And so I looked at all this thing that is happening here. Let me put a picture on the screen, basically my thumbnail. I looked at all this that is happening, and I can tell, just like you can tell too, that something's not up. And there've been a lot of questions. Okay, subscribers are concerned, asking Marwa, hey, please say something, just say something small about the whereabouts of Rocio and your son Mito. Please just say something, because we really don't understand why you don't talk about your family anymore. Every day you'll introduce a video, you start a video by Mitoto here. If Mitoto is not feeling well, that is the news you tell the people. I mean, you come and say, hey guys, he's Rocio, my wife, or whatever he called her, wife or an official wife, whatever. And yeah, he's Mitoto, Maisha, my son. And if there's something that I of interest, and as we know, Maro is an open book, so he's trying to apply privacy, and his family matters has nothing. Maro has never ever used that vocabulary. There's not such a word in his vocabulary of privacy, anything like that. So right now, he can lie that he's now trying privacy or something. And considering the fact that Rocio the other day, yesterday when I was making reaction, I saw that update from Rocio, and that right there spoke volume. It summarized everything that we needed to know. So, and of course, she said she's not feeling well. Today I was watching a reaction from OT on trending, where Marwa and his past relationship. There was a time where Bo was complaining and she wanted to leave, and Marwa came on camera and started showing bruises on his hand that Bo scratched me when physical me, and because the system favors women, and if I decided to act, I could get a case. They could put a case on me, and if I show my masculine energy or something, it would turn against me. So I decided to chill and let her do all this. Now I'm thinking, how will a woman just jump from sitting and come start scratching you? And is maybe Bo was trying to apply something called maybe self-defense or something. Maybe she was trying to break free. Man, leave me alone or whatever. I've seen how Marwa was fighting Mogesi. You can tell me that man can take a cool when something is boiling. I mean, a woman is scratching you. If Mogesi didn't do nothing, he was on the bike and you guys jumped on him and you're fighting him just like that. So it doesn't make sense. It really tells me that this guy is a violent guy. And from the story that I had, allegedly, just waiting to hear if Rocio will have courage to come and break the silence and tell us, I mean, break the ice and tell us if maybe she got assaulted by this guy, because he ain't talking about nothing about that situation. He's trying to, cover it up, play Peter and all that. So people asking this guy, where's Rocio? Where's Mitoto? He doesn't say a word. And now trying to make it look like everything is okay between them. He tried to mention Rocio quite severally in his past video, in his recent video, yesterday's video, and he was saying all this and that when he was, showing the car review. So this car is only for the trade. Actually, he never said it's belong to Rocio. For the when Rocio come, or not Rocio, when the wife come, I will show her this video. I was like, hold on, what is that? Oh, this and that my wife, this and that my wife, this and that my wife. But it wasn't straight. But the most interesting and how can I say, shocking part of it that really got me confused and thinking so hard is the point where he brought that guy you can see on the screen. Let me put him on big screen. When he brought this guy on screen where he was greeting them and introducing them, he called this guy his best friend. He called that guy best friend, which is okay. You can have a best friend. But now he said, let me sip some water. But now he said, yo, this is my best friend. Like we have a lot, we have shared a lot since forever. And if I keep I today, if I go back to God, if I die today, I tell him to take care of Maisha. And okay, you can say some words maybe to mean that you and your friend are closer, very closer. But that thing really didn't sit right to me. I mean, I didn't really take it from that angle that he was trying to make it look like. That thing really speaks volume. Means that this guy has, he has, that friendship has a magnitude. It's so heavy. I mean, it has weight more than what Marwa and Rocio shares. Marwa has never said anything like that. Or, for example, when mentioning about his house, if today I go back to God, this house I can leave it to Rocio and okay, my wife and whatever. He either say, if I go to God today, if I die, this house can be left with who? My son, or maybe my children. Okay, if I die today, this guy that you see on screen is going to take care of Maisha. Now, my question is, where will be Rocio at that moment? Okay, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I know that this guy is going to keep high, is going to go back to God very soon. But now he says that, okay, if that happens, God forbid, where will Rocio be, the mother of that child? Where will she be? And that now brings me to a question that I should ask. Is it over? I mean, is things over between the two? Or considering the message that Rocio wrote yesterday, and Maro didn't say a word about it. So are we going to sit and assume that things are okay? Or we can just say, it's over. It's done. I mean, it's really done between them. Or what are you making out of that statement? Anyway, I'm going to start from that statement. And maybe we can talk about this whole thing. But let me start from here. Okay, this guy was introducing his friends, this and that and that and that. Then, yeah, hey, say your name, who you are, your number, and what you do, and blah, 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 things like that. Then, yeah, he came to this best friend that he told he can take the position of him as a father if he died. I mean, okay, other people might interpret it and say, He just mean that this guy is a very close friend. David Jr. ain't there, a brother. Conrad ain't there to take care of your son. Kohera is not there as a grandfather to take care of your son. But this guy can do it. Not Rocio. Let's start. Like the video as we're starting, and subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, let's get on here.
And here we have Morebi, the Airbnb guy, and also the pickup guy at the airport. You can say your name.
Yeah, I've seen this guy quite severally, and he was introducing them, the BNB guy. You guys can say your number and stuff like that. I don't know, torture with you the numbers. Let me go to the other point.
835-990. Yes, and you? This is my best friend, guys.
Right. So right there comes the guy, the best friend. Okay, the best friend that Marwa considers to be more important to him than even Rocio, because I really think that if you have if you have a woman and you have children, if you think that anything can happen to you and you can die in the next minute or next day, then the next person you think about is your life partner. I mean, this person that you've said till death do us part, then this is the person that would be there for your family if you go. All right, now here comes another guy that now Marwa tells us that if today he keep by, that this guy should take his position. Question is, how bad is the situation between Marwa and Rocio? So this is my best guy, my best friend. Let me start from there.
This guy, if today I'm going to God, I may ask him to 835-990. Yes, and you? This is my best friend, guys. This guy, if today I'm going to God, I may ask him to take care of Maisha.
Okay. You know, that is just a very simple statement. People can make a very simple statement. I mean, it's just a 1 minute statement. Out of that whole 1 hour, 16-minute video, he just mentioned that as a statement, just a single simple statement, right? But it really has a deep meaning. It really has a very deep thing connected to it. You know, if you think deep down to it, like Maro has brothers, okay? Maro has sisters, including has a sister or sisters. Yeah. The elder sister, who is now considered to be maybe the next mama if Conmam goes to heaven today. The elder sister Winnie, can now step in as as an elder woman or a mama of the home, okay? And the firstborn, who's Marwa, if maybe their daddy goes, this guy can now start taking care of the home as a father. That's how our culture operates, you know. But you don't tell me that a friend, a foreigner, can come now start running your family, because basically that is what Maru is saying, that this guy can come run his family if he goes today. And now, right, that tells me about how this guy has not been considering Rocio to be anything of importance to him. You know, do not forget how Marwa and Rocio met, okay? And if you really consider, if you go back to history and you bring that history of how Marwa and Rocio met, it really now tells you the whole story, that the fact that things between Rocio and Marwa are not cool, and this guy is going on with his life like nothing happened. Like, I mean, Rocio leaving, not feeling good, whatever she is, whatever she's doing is none of this guy's business. He's doing everything here, celebrating and doing everything here as normal. Now that tells you the bond between him, or maybe that I don't know, Rocio's position in this guy is as I don't know. Even Mawira has an impact in this home. If Mawira decides to leave, maybe Marwa can give him a proper, goodbye or something. But Rocio is not now in the picture, not anymore. Maybe we can wait to hear what Rocio is going to come and tell us before this guy says anything. I know maybe he's trying to play cool, or maybe try to play this sideshow so that he can avoid answering questions until when he makes things right with Rocio. So when he come here to explain that, me and Rocio, we had this and that and that. Now, maybe they won't talk about that. He will just come and say, she was admitted in the hospital because we thought that we won't bring that on camera because, sometimes, her privacy, she was sick and I had to rush her to hospital, and she'd been treated and she's back home. Forget about the noises that you've been hearing from those negative people, and I've been telling you not to watch them. I wonder why you're watching them still, and I wonder why you're watching me right now, and I wonder why you're trying to leave that stupid comment down there because Maro told you not to watch us. So he will come again, try to try to make it look like, no, whatever JT was telling him was not true. We've been good, The fact that you didn't see her celebrating with me when the car arrived does not mean we were not cool. We were cool, But you can see clearly that this guy even excited about the car's news than even how he received the news of Rocio giving birth. He actually went to sleep. But this time around, he has never slept for all that time. Here, making car reviews and celebrating and making road day to night. Oh, don't forget, they lost a court case. I don't know if they lost, but it's not going well. Anyway, that one aside, I'll talk about that later on. So this guy brings or parades a friend who he called a best friend of him, and he says, if today he goes back to heaven, this guy can step in as him, as Marwa, as a father, as a husband to Rocio. I don't know if Rocio will agree with that nonsense. That you guy, if today you go, are you sensing something? Sometimes I really disturb my head to think about a lot of things. Are you looking at yourself like something can happen to you? Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of people say stuff on camera, and days passes and you hear a lot of crazy news. I ain't praying for that shit to happen. No, sorry for that language, but I'm not praying for anything like that happen. I'm saying the guy says something that is very crucial. It's like giving a will. It's like writing a will, documenting a will on a camera. So it's like this guy is documenting his will on camera and say, me, if today, just like he made a video and say, if today I go to heaven, if today God come for me, if today I keep high, this room is specifically dedicated for Aaron Dante. He can come here, do whatever he want to do. He going to live in this room. This is his room. Nobody will touch it. Okay? Nobody will ever think about touching this room. Has been given to Aaron Dante forever until this house collapses. Forever. Whether I'm here, whether I'm dead, the room, this room, and the kitchen, everything is for Dante, and he will come and design it. So stuff like that is like giving a will. It's like when you can, you come of age and you have wealth. Now you write a will and say, hey, I'm saying this. If today I go to heaven, the plot number 1 should be given to my firstborn. Plot number 3 should be given to secondborn, and my wife will get this car, or maybe nothing. If you don't love, you say, oh, she's not gonna get nothing. So this guy parades a friend here and say he's a very best friend. They share a lot, and the guy say likewise. Me too. If I do the same, if I go to heaven, you can take over. You can be the father of my home. It's like we share a lot. Like we have a very strong bond between us. You mean a lot to me, which I agree. I understand sometimes you can have a best friend that you guys have been coming through for each other. You have done a lot, and that person means a lot to you. But now to an extent, it's like you're documenting a will. You're saying something like, internet never forgets. You can delete the video, but now if I play the receipt, it will remain here. Another one can tap it somewhere else. Or maybe people have heard it. This video has been watched by thousands of people, and they've heard that this guy, if Maroki Pai today, this guy can take over as a father of Maisha. So right now, Ondaris are not involved like David Jr. Of course, don't forget that David Jr. said that this guy and him will never, ever have love for each other. Or maybe David Jr. will never, ever have love for this guy. Sensor. So this guy comes here and introduces a friend and say, this guy is going to be there as me as a father, take care of my son if today I die. And that actually got me disturbed a little bit. I was like, oh, that one right there is creepy. And seriously, that right there is creepy. Why do you say something like that? It's not the first time I'm hearing Mara giving out something that is relating to wills. I told you about something like the house, the room, that he said it belongs to Aaron Dante, whether he lives or die. And then the room to the Dimongo, he said this room belongs to Dimongo, my sister. She was there for me. She helped me. She did this and that and that. Even if I go to heaven today or tomorrow, nobody takes it from her. She owns it forever. Aaron Dante owns this forever. And this video lives here to remind you that it will be here. It's like a wheel. So this guy is like giving best friend a wheel, like, hey, you're gonna do it. You're gonna take over. Disturbing. Let me play.
This guy here.
Likewise.
Yes.
We've come from far.
We've come from far.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you guys have come from far. You've been in school together, as you said. You know your admission number up to date. You guys remember a lot. You have a whole history together. But seriously, you don't think about your wife taking care of your son if you go. Where's your son right now? You're celebrating a car with this guy, your best friend. Where is Maisha? Is he taking go? You know, I don't know. Some things really sound crazy and really senseless. This guy right now, the son that he's saying this guy can take care of, his friend can take care of, he's not with him, and the friend is here celebrating the car. Where is the son right now? Where's your kid? He's with the same woman that you don't even consider useful. Anyway, speaking about useful, here's Rocio and here's MARWA. And if I bring you back a little bit in history and remind you about where they decided to narrate how they met, and that really tells you a lot about why MARWA does not really value this woman called Rocio, just like any other woman. And this, you should really remember that MARWA has a tendency of dating these kind of, let me call them broke girls, let me say them broke girls. With all due respect, I'm not trying to disrespect them, but it's not like I've seen MARWA anywhere, any day or any video that MARWA is now rolling with a rich girl, or maybe a girl that comes from a rich family, a girl that, they have their thing figured out together. Now, this guy has a tendency of dating these international girls, but not stable girls. That is the word I should use. So, talk about Rocio. You saw their junkyard home, yeah? Is even MARWA who went there and they started changing the face of it, even though it was Rocio who did it. But you saw where she come from. Oh, that's why even she left to Mexico for that longer. It tells you a lot. Look at Bo. Bo was vulnerable. She was crying out to the embassy and stuff like that. If the family was that, she could just make a call. I'm stuck here with this guy and he's trying to misuse me or mistreat me. To be something. All of these guys, MARWA pays a flight ticket for a girl comes to a house and he expects to smash just because I paid a flight ticket. Just a trend is a trend. And when he deals with a girl who can stand for herself, a girl like was it Priya who told this guy, no, you're not gonna do that. Man, I'm a lion. When I see an antelope like you, I just wanna bite. I'm like, nah, I just wanna bite. The girl was like, hell no, bro. You're not gonna do that. And the other guy told him, you can only be my travel buddy. We can't be anything more. This guy was pissed by that. Imagine, guy, she's telling me that we can only be travel buddy. If that thing is not supposed to piss me off, what do you think? Just go your way. To hell with you. This guy was pissed off because he really think that he needs the low-hanging fruits. And now, if I take you back to this one, Rocio actually reached out to MARWA. You feel like Rocio reached out to MARWA. Rocio looked for MARWA. Rocio presented herself to MARWA. Rocio made herself available for MARWA. That's why this guy does not give a rat's about her well-being, where she feeling good or where she is at, what she doing. I mean, is she okay? Is she feeling depressed or lonely in this villa? She came. Even her friends that she went to meet there, they've been singing to her. Even Priska Kasagati told her, yeah, we remember you came to the party and we knew that you couldn't go nowhere. You remember that interview of Rocio and Priska? They told her, yeah, we knew that when we saw you, we knew that you're going to be our hero. You ain't going nowhere. The other woman that Rocio met in London, she told her the same thing. Oh, now you have you have a baby. Oh, this is a fruit of that party, that baby making party. Oh, so you landed there as a visitor and you walked out with a baby. Oh, ooh. It's like they were telling her, bro, You were way too cheap. I mean, you just went there, you opened your nyash for him, he did what he did, and you have a baby. Now you're stuck. So I really now it makes sense why this guy does not consider Roro to be anything. Whether she cries there, she writes statuses there, and tell people that I'm depressed, or whether postpartum or whatever she call it from ChatGPT. The thing is, the guy doesn't really he doesn't really consider it to be something bigger. Now I take you here. You hear how they met. Rocio reached out to MARWA. Rocio looked for MARWA because she went through his profile and he was like, MARWA the world traveler. Here we go, man. I've been looking for you. So let me make a move. She made a move and she said how she was available for other men. She could go on dates with the regular people, and she didn't see nobody who was serious with her until MARWA came. When she reached out to MARWA and MARWA came, he was like, oh, are you in for it? She said, yeah, I'm down for it. And boom, baby M is in between them. So she's stuck right now there. And now MARWA now is like, now you're gonna have a taste of your own medicine. You're gonna feel the heat because you're ill. You acted desperate. Listen to this.
No, yeah, like you.
Yeah. So I use this app with this intention, and I also like the dates that I was going out. Also, I was like choosing to meet people like during the day.
So I use that app, that is dating app, Rumble, Bumble, whatever they call it. So I used to go to dates with the other men, and when I saw MARWA,
maybe for a coffee or to eat something for lunch. Yeah, maybe dinner, but not too much, you know. I wasn't like, if you invite me to a party, I would say no, you know, like that. When you notice there is another intention, you know.
Yeah.
That's a lie. If you could go to regular party, coffee and stuff, the only thing he said is a party, or that's one I agree. All right. But, you know, that one right there, MARWA makes this kind of videos, how we met. There's a whole list of how we met videos. And he makes this video intentionally to just make you publicly say that you were cheap. You was cheap. You presented yourself to me. You made your move. You actually looked for me. I didn't come crying for you or to you. I didn't come begging you. You came to me. So anytime you feel like you're not comfortable, don't even make a noise. Just bounce. Just go, because nobody cares. Okay? You, just like you came to me, bounce. See? So you reached out to MARWA on an app.
But I was really looking for like daily dates and things like this. And yeah.
You hear that? She was looking for daily dates. Daily. She was there on the dating app looking for daily dates. MARWA is now nodding the head and saying, oh, girl. All right. So when you come to the village and raise your standard, your bar so high, say the bar was too high, this man could not even raise. There was no bar. The bar was too low. Bar was too low. Or there was absolutely no bar. So don't put standards here in the village and trying to act expensive. That's now basically what is MARWA trying to communicate, because when you go back to time, MARWA really remembers how he got you, where he got you from, and how you made yourself available. Even though I really don't feel it. I mean, I don't want to say like I like what I'm seeing right now, the situation between Rocio and MARWA. It really, I mean, if MARWA was that I consider a guy, this woman already has his son, you know, for the sake of your son. If you really care after all, maybe you can bring her here for the sake of your son, you know. I'm just trying to bring out the image, I mean, the whole reality of why MARWA does not seem to care. Why does he even feel so much excited about the car news? He doesn't even care about the absence of the family, wife, an official wife, and the baby. He doesn't. It's because he knows that this lady presented herself to me. I wasn't even there. I didn't even want, you know, I've been going to these regular days, and she wanted something more than me. And here we are.
Some of them were like, I ended up like even being friends with some of these matches, like nothing never happened, or maybe
Wow. You could get people from that dating app, and some of them even you ended up being friends with them. Now you communicate on a regular. Now you still have them as friends, but you got them from a dating app and you wanted to have a date with them. And because nothing happened, nothing happened. Something happened with MARWA. These other ones never gave her no baby, so nothing happened. They are friends. Anytime they want to talk, they can talk. But something happened here, and that is now that, you know, oh, Rocio. I think when you're in love, you really like you become blind sometimes. Because I think now Rocio felt like I've met the man of my dream, and now she emptied herself there, said everything, like she exposed everything. And Amara was like, yeah, I want you to say everything here. So just in case one day you come and say, oh, this guy came, found me with a good life and all that, and he ruined my life, I will tell them, I will play a video for you, just like he said. I'm making this video for the car because when the wife comes, I'll show her the video. She will have to watch my video and know how the car is being operated, because it's a very sophisticated machine. I don't want her to come and start ruining it. So yeah, if you come today and start saying that tomorrow day war, he will show you the video, because the library is here, or any other girl is still here on the record. Talk about Bo, talk about Prayer, talk about Sharma, whatever. All of them, name them, they're still on the videos, just like you. So yeah, now you see it.
It just went for a coffee. We had a very good conversation. It was like, okay, bye, because also a traveler place, you know, where you meet people that lives all the time. And until the day I found my god Matata here.
Yes.
She did all that in that dating app, meeting this person and go, because nothing happened, until the day I found my god Matata here, because I was looking, I was desperate. And now Mara pops in and say, yes, guys. She made the first move. She looked for me. I'm the king. Don't you know that? World traveler. You know, that's the same language that Mara and Dimongo tried to use in the courtroom yesterday, telling the magistrate, I've been to 70 countries without repeat, and I'm a world traveler. If you may, Your Honor, I need to travel. I ain't got no time for this stupid case here. Allow me to do a case from abroad, virtually. Magistrate was like, well, that ain't gonna happen. The case is already here. You gotta sit here and do it because you knew that you are going there and you brought the case. Cancel your trip, cancel your flight. Her ego was slapped in the face. Yeah, that's why Namaro comes in. Yes, guy. I'm the top G. She reached out to me. So now that really, why I'm going down to this history is because when this thing was happening, the other time when Rocio is missing and Mario is not saying nothing about it, he doesn't answer questions of where is Rocio, is she okay? What happened between them? Is it true that he assaulted her? Is it true that something happened terrible? And when Rocio came yesterday to say that she's not okay, I mean, okay, but she's not feeling well, but she's not in the village. Mario never said nothing about it. Maybe he will say today. So at some point, now I go back to it and think, oh yeah, the reason why he doesn't really care, he doesn't show that much interest, because the girl threw herself to him. The girl just made herself available. And the way that this guy had been meeting these girls now tells you that, oh, he can't really take them serious, because you found someone in the streets who threw themselves to you. They came to your place the first time, first meet up at your home, and they stuck there, got pregnant. They wanted to trap you. So Mario is trying to tell her that even if you have a baby with me, it doesn't mean that you trapped me. No, it doesn't mean that. After all, he is my friend who, if I die today, he can take care of what? He can take care of my baby. Listen.
This guy, if today I'm going to God, I may ask him to take care of Maisha.
Exactly. Ain't no Rocio here. This guy is more than Rocio. If I go to God today, I'll ask him to take care of Maisha. So you, baby mama, who you made yourself available to me, now you know that you got no option. You got no position on me.
Yes, guys, and my profile, what did my profile read? I can't remember you as honestly.
No,
That is an insult. Like, Rocio, what was my profile reading? Because me, I can't remember yours. On that dating app, a lot of guys were throwing themselves to me, or maybe I was hooking up with a lot of guys. So you are probably remembering mine because you made the move. You made the first move to me. So you can tell people, because when you found me, you were like, oh my goodness, I was manifesting this. I was manifesting. Manifesting. And now my manifestation brought this guy to me. It was a dream until now. It's no more dream. It's now reality. This guy is my dream. even though she say her dream husband is a blonde guy and blue eyes guy, an English or French guy who lives wherever somewhere in England there with a lot of money. They have a beachfront apartment and they have another apartment right in the center of London and stuff like that. A lot of money and Lamborghinis and stuff, all that. But now when she found Maro, she was like, yeah, right here. So that really tells you that, hey, Maro really think that this guy was desperate. No, because he didn't use a lot of effort to get her. That's why he doesn't care whether she decides to leave or not. She has an option. You want to go? Please bounce. Don't even make noise. Why are you trying to make it a deal? Because it ain't no deal here. Just go. I mean, do you really think that there is a reason why Maro has not thought of proposing to her, making it official, making her the wife? I mean, just start a family official. The money that he used to purchase the Mercedes-Benz car could be used to finance the whole wedding, throw a small wedding at that home. People come there, they, call Mr. and Mrs. Lewis to come to Kenya, or maybe they do something over there and he officiate it and, make it official, move on as a family. But no, I still have a lot of projects to do. This is is actually none of my business. Actually, it's not even anywhere in the list of priorities, not even top. I need a Mercedes. I need to open a travel company in the kitchen and fish pond and rats and mice and whatever, Leo and Malaika, whatever, all this nonsense and peacocks, all of them, they have a priority more than this and their commitment. No Esmeralda, no proposal. Actually, Maro told Rocio, I don't know how to propose, Rocio. I should have done that, but I don't know. I've never done that. I even don't know how to propose. So, Rocio, go ahead. Just assume that we are married. I'll call you wife. So assume we are. Because you threw yourself to me and you're desperate. I guess now that's the reason why this guy does not even care to tell people, or maybe make it like a deal to him. I suppose, or maybe I guess, today again, he will drop another video. That video will never talk. He will be talking nothing about Rocio or Mitoto. Maybe somewhere like he was mentioning in this video and saying, yeah, when my wife comes, I'll show her the video.
Just you didn't have a lot of information. On this app you can put like a biography, tell a lot of things about you, and things like that.
Like I'm a Scorpio and I am this, I am,
yes.
I'm handsome.
Yeah, because also this app has like a lot of things that you can add if you want to add.
Let me see what actually happened here.
That you want. Maro only had pictures. He was saying like something like, I'm a content creator and I'm looking for a content creator or something like that. And
but I'd never put on my YouTuber.
No,
nothing.
No, there was nothing like.
Yeah, when Rocio saw those information, now she was like, oh yeah, this is the person I've been looking for, So,
I'm a content creator. I'm also looking for a content creator and traveler, something like that.
Yes, yeah.
Density.
Yeah. One moment. Sorry for commercial. In the meantime, please like the video for me. Aye.
Africa. And I put very nice pictures there of soft life.
Yes, with the soft life for sure.
Yeah. The guy had put some pictures of their soft life pioneers and stuff. Rocio looked at them and said, like, yeah, this is what I want. And from that moment, that is how, Rocio got herself, throwing herself to her. And, yeah, she couldn't even, she couldn't hesitate. She said that this is a chance. I don't want to misuse it. And now, you wonder why Maro doesn't care. Because, of course, Rocio, she acted desperate. She looked for him, literally. These are them. They made this video. I'm not making story for them. Rocio herself said in this video, she's the one who made the first move. And she said that is how the app is designed. The Bimbo or Bumble, whatever, Bumble. That's how we designed that a lady is supposed to make the first move. Whatever it is, Ban. I'm saying Ban. Whatever it is, you can tell me. If they really want it, you could go to his Instagram or whatever. You guys could at least have talked for a while or something. But even if it was designed that the guy or it's the lady who's supposed to make the first move, how Rocio made it look like she been, going to these dates on a daily basis with dates for coffee and this and that with different guys until when she bumped to Marwa And when she saw his YouTube channel and stuff like that, she was like, "Oh my God, I can't trip. I can't let this go." From there.
So let's finish this conversation.
Yeah. So I matched with Marwa, and the thing about this that I like about this app.
That's right. There is Rocio making an excuse to make it look like I wasn't desperate. It's like the app is designed that it's me, a woman who's supposed to make a move.
About the women making the first move.
It's called Bumble.
Yeah. It's that in my case, I was only matching the ones who I was actually interested. I'm not this case of let's try. Like if I match with you, it's because I have interest to text you. Otherwise.
Yeah. All those guys. If I match with you, it's because I have an interest to date you or to do what. So I showed interest. I reached out to Sensor. I told him, I like you, like your style. I want to do this with you. You're a traveler. You're looking for a traveler. I'm here. I'm ready to explore.
I would have canceled. So we match. Like I said yes, and Maro said yes also at the same time. So I sent him a message. Hey, hello, how are you?
It's obligatory that the
No, Maro, don't cover up. Just let her say it's true. She's the one who reached out to you. She wrote you a message. Hello, I am who and who. I want to meet you and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, it's an obligation about the app. She's supposed to do that. But again, that one really tells you, where did you meet on the app? She made the first move. She wrote you. She told you that she won't do that. That tells you that now, because you don't care about what she's doing, where she at. If she come and complain that I'm not feeling good, or maybe I'm sick a little bit or something, I'm not in the village, and the guy is in the village partying like crazy, don't think about you, because yes, how you present yourself.
The lady sends first. Otherwise, the app does not give men the chance to send the message first. No.
Yeah. And so I think Marwa replied like very fast.
Yeah. I was waiting. Hey,
was
this guy will text back.
All right.
Actually, when we matched, I was like, wow, this is actually a beautiful lady. She could be my wife. And then we went for lunch, and the rest is history from there, guys.
Yeah, that's right. There is what I wanted actually to bring out. So from there, the rest is history. She reached out. She says she is willing to do this, and she's been hooking up with different men. And now reaching to Marwa, she was like, right here. Brought to Marwa because of the obligation of the app. She's supposed to make the first move. Yeah, understand. But now, Marwa looked at her and said, this could be a wife. Okay. Sorry. Sip some water. Now that tells you, when now he parades someone here, when he parades someone here and say, this guy is my best friend, he means a lot to me, to what I'm making, even more than Roro. If today I go back to God, I will ask this guy to be there as a father to Maisha, assuming that maybe there's nobody else to do that. I suspect even I really suspect, because of I've been looking for that interview that Maro made with Eve Mungai, and he told her that the reason why he built at the village there is because he feared that these women that he's dating, they can wake up one day and think about keep buying him, deleting him and taking his wealth. So if he building in his village, even if he goes back to God, his building, his property can be left for his children, because he doesn't trust these women, because of course how he found them, and his major or bigger picture, bigger mission is get them for passport. He said that it's not like something that I'm making up. He's saying that the reason why he wants to date white, I'm saying that because that is what he said. He doesn't want to date African. The reason why he wants to date white, because privileges. I want my kids to have privileges, to travel the world, to have access to the world without limitation like me. And and me too, I upgraded my passport so that I can go to the world too. And so, because Rocio did not make that happen, because Rocio could not facilitate man to get a passport, he went there to Argentina. You saw how he struggled there. He became a handyman. They are struggling. Timmy the dog does not like him. Working as a handman, doing all that nonsense, but getting out of that country with no passport that you went for, and now you needed to get there again and live there for more than 2 years, work there, pay taxes, and prove that you're there for you to get it. The condition was too tough. This is not what you thought. Even if now you have a baby with this baby mama from there, it's still too hard. But now Rocio has a privilege. Can come to Africa and go back there. So I really think now, because of that, Rocio is not of importance. She didn't get him the passport he wanted. He still have a long way to go. Remember, 9 more babies to go. 9 more. This guy is my best friend. If today I go to God, I will ask him to take care of Maisha. Where would Rocio be at that moment? Where? I've never had Marwa, bringing Rocio out to be like, this is the woman, I'm sharing my future with, and even if anything really happens, she would be taking care of everything here. Marwa either says that my sister, my mama, my dad, or my son. Rocio, I really feel for her, but what can I do? Ain't nothing we can do about it. Can we?
This guy, if today I'm going to God, I may ask him to take care of Maisha. This guy here.
Likewise.
Yes.
You've come from far.
We've come from far.
Yeah.
All right. You've come from far. And because Marwa, he understood that if he doesn't mention this and that, actually, even before that, when he was now giving orders about the car, I didn't hear him saying that Rocio can touch that car. How many people can touch that car? 3 people. Let me play so that I can hear if Rocio was mentioned, because the most people that means a lot to Marwa, that can touch his property even if he's not there. Did he mention Rocio? No. 3 people are who? Let me play this here. Right, guys, like the video for me if you haven't. By the way, have you liked the video? It's a premiere, eh? Premiere gang. Thank you for joining, by the way. Like the video for me and subscribe if you haven't as we listen to this. And please, as you're rewatching, for the people who are rewatching after the premiere, please drop a comment right there and tell me what do you make out of this thing. Or maybe that statement is that one statement, but it's really deep. And what do you really think? Don't you really think that things between the two, Sensor and Madam Paris, are not really cool? It's not okay. They're not. The two are not okay. And the fact that they're still trying to, cover it up, speaks volume. If I remind, before I play this, if I remind you about yesterday, let me play this here. It's right here. If I remind you about yesterday, this is what Rocio shared in her Instagram, on her Instagram, and she said, due to many messages, I'm okay. I've been resting with fever, not feeling so well. As soon as I feel better, there will be a nice vlog. I'm not in the village. So that's what she said. Marwa never responded. He didn't say where she could be, or maybe she didn't explain because this was just an update. And just to let people know that when you see Marwa celebrating the village there, don't think that I'm hiding in the villa. Maybe because people are saying, why is Rocio hiding in the villa? Why is she not part of the celebration? What's happening? She decided to update you all with that. So that tells you that, hey, something's up. And I'm not in the village. That tells you a lot. No explanation or nothing. So as soon as she feels better, she'll be dropping a bang. I'm waiting for it. I'm really willing to hear what she will be saying. So among the 3 people that Marwa consider important that can touch the car, let me hear if Rocio was mentioned, by the way.
No, that is different. That is different. Me, I'm talking about bad driving. Bad driving. Because it's him, and I'll bring one more guy, but he must watch this video.
It's him, and I will bring another person. Okay? I'll bring another person that they can touch the video. So 3 people, him, and I'll bring another person.
There are only 3 people who can touch this car for now, until even me I know how to drive.
Until even me I know how to drive, so that will be another person. No, Rocio, for now she's not in the villa. So the question is she coming back? Is she coming back? Is she even part of this, all this, progress. I don't know. I don't know. For now, the three people can touch the car. So that tells you that, Rocio went to driving. And I thought maybe the reason why she went to driving is because they will come home and Mara would buy a family car. And that car, they can use it to do this and that and that. But now, not even Rocio can touch that car. And I don't really think that she will be there in that villa and not be able to touch the car. Maybe because he didn't mention it, is because she's not there, and maybe she might not be coming anytime soon. Maybe things are really bad. Not know how we see it. Now I'm left to wonder how bad is the situation. Even when Rocio come, she'll have to watch the video. Okay.
Yes, next week I'm starting my driving lessons. Okay. And even my wife, I'll show her this video. Yes.
And even my wife, I'll show her this video. Where is she? If she was in the villa, yeah, it's not even something to doubt that she could be there, because she said she's not there. And so she'll be shown the video just in case, to know that I said only 3 people can touch the car, not even her. I don't know if she'll be coming back, because he never said the wife is Rocio. He said, even my wife, I will show her the video. So that wife could mean anyone. The wife could mean anyone, including Dorina, including Miss P or Mrs. P. Miss P. Okay. So when I looked at all this going down like that, I'm asking myself, what will you want to date someone that you don't really feel like it's your life partner? This is someone that you can count on, like to take care of your family if you're not there. What will you want to go to for someone that you don't really value that much? Am I saying why will you go because it's this person that came to him? Maybe that's the reason. I even listened to another person who was making a reaction here and said why these Marwas and Dimangos, they don't want to date their race is because they have their own things. And even I listened to this guy, he was explaining a very good point here, and I was like, yeah, man, you're making a point. Even if these are the videos that were made years ago, 4 years and stuff, but they now making sense, Like this guy. Who's this guy? Let me see. He's called Mr. Justice. Okay, he wrote here free speech. So he was kind of reacting. It was 4 years ago actually. So when you come here and tell reactor, stop. There've been people who've been reacting here for 4 years, 4 years ago. So reaction has been here. It's not like we are starting it. Reaction has been here, and people have their own. So this guy was explaining why the Mwangos and Maros don't want to date their race. They don't want to date their fellow Africa. And now he was giving his opinion and his observation is because these people, they want this and that and that. Let me at least try to play his video. And like the video for me. You can check him out after this.
Africa doing the same thing. But actually, it's this particular guy I want to talk about, and Mara. I think so. Some of y'all know him. Some of y'all know him,
Mm-hmm. The Mara that I'm talking about, he's a YouTuber, and it's the same Mara. So it was 4 years, and he was explaining why this guy doesn't date his fellow African.
His name Mara. His YouTube channel is I am Mara. He have a problem. He all crying. He's a crying baby. He's a very cheap guy too. He's a crying baby. All crying.
Always. And even right now, if now people go hard on him, ask him where's Rocio and all that, he will flip the card. He will start now crying. He will come out here crying and making it look like he's the victim. Just like I saw that video that on trending was playing. That Mara was saying that Bo assaulted him, like she scratched him. She really mistreated him. And because he's a man and he don't want to act because he can go to jail. So he was crying, making it look like he's the victim. So he cried. He really likes to cry. That makes it really makes sense now.
He all whiny and crying. He said, oh, man, I can't do this, man. Did you see what it did to me? They just ripped me already and they just came in. He just all cry. He wanted a lot. He wanted on everything. He'd be crying. He's a big crying baby on the YouTube.
Yeah. Oh man, these villagers, they just came here. They don't want to see me progress. They are jealous, you know. Oh man, they are doing this to me because, you know, I'm this. Oh man, they are doing that. Yeah, exactly what he's doing to you. And even if he's the abuser, actually, and even if Rocio comes and explain her side of story, he will still go back to that to pull that sympathy card and cry. Oh man, she did that. Exactly.
And people being leave comments saying, man, this guy always be crying. I don't know why he crying on little thing. Like they always scam you all like that. They say like taking advantage on you. Nobody taking advantage on you. I mean, come on, man.
I remember when another police officer worked on him and he was like, I'm going to sue you. You don't know who I am. Look, man, this is blood. This is blood. What did I do, man? Oh, man. Now I remember that. I'm not really saying that it was right for that officer to beat Maro until he he bleed. But it was a show. It was a drama. You know? Oh, man, look, look. This is blood, man. Look, man, this is blood. I'm gonna sue you. You don't know who I am. So even right now, if Rocio comes out and say her side of story and say that this guy assaulted me, he might show us another bruises. Just like I'm gonna find that video. You know, I'm gonna find that video of her, like no, she left. Let me search if I see I can get it. Let me see. I'm trying to find a video with Bo that he was explaining where Bo has to live and whatever. I can't really find it. But he was complaining that this Bo has assaulted him and he scratched him. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll ask Oti to show me. Oti really played that on. I don't know what that video is. I'm trying to look for it here, right here. Please like the video. Let me see. Hell no. I'm not going to waste my time looking for a bar. Yeah. That is it, you know. So, the crybaby will still flip the card and say, you know, maybe Rocio is the one who, you know, is the one who acted stupid after, they Gitiriba and him, Gitiriba and her, they took my car, they went and, you know, did what they did. They scratched it. When I came asking, she reacted very badly on me, and because I know if I do this, I can be arrested because she can go to embassy, and the worst thing you can mention to censor is embassies. So yeah, right there. So just like the other guy say, this man always cry and say he make himself a victim. So right now, he will come with another video and another video. If people insist so much and they become too much writing on him and asking him about the family, he may come here, or maybe he's waiting for Rocio to break the silence and see if Rocio is going to spill the tea, if she's going to come here and, expose what he did. And now he can find another way to play victim. Oh man, she did this. I've been really silent for so long. She's been acting bad, and even that day, you heard how he accused her. Like, him and my wife, I don't know where they were going, what they were going to do. So he will say, I even suspected that him and my driver were having some stuff behind my back. That's why, I acted. And she had to leave. She went to an embassy, calling me there. He can come and say a lot of things. Oh man, that man really, he excited me with that thing. Oh man. So, bottom line is, this guy, this Maro, doesn't seem to bother, or he doesn't seem to be shaken, or doesn't seem to bother that Rocio is not in the villa. Yeah, she said that she's not there. You can see that her note is there. She says she's not there and she's not feeling that much well, and maybe she may come and break her silence. But now MARWA is not talking about it. He's not even mentioning where she at, what she's doing, what has happened for her to leave. Because anytime MARWA will come and say, my wife was sick, or my Mitoto was sick, so guys, Mitoto is sick, he's gone to hospital and I'm going to see them. All right. The other time, you remember when MARWA was filming a video from Rocio's, from MARWA Dimongo's construction, he came back to the house and he said, Mitoto and my wife have not been feeling well since the last party. I guess they ate ugali and beans and they fell sick. So he said, I'm going to go to see them in the hospital. They went to the hospital. Gitiriba took them there. But this time around, he hasn't mentioned anything to do with them, where they are at, why they are not in the villa, why they're not in the village, nothing. Until now, Rocio broke this silence and said, I'm not in the village and I'm feeling well. So I'm going to wait. Let me actually pull on Instagram, see if there's an update, because before I finish this one, before I finish this reaction, I can get some good update. Let me see what Dimongo posted here. Ain't nothing important here. Ain't nothing important here. So on Madam Parasite, she hasn't posted nothing, no update, no nothing. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens from there. What she's gonna say, And actually, if you remember, let me see what she said. Now, remember this. Let me put it on big screen and see. This is the video that she posted some days ago. When was this? 4 weeks ago. There's basically a month. And she said, I asked God for a man, for the man of my dreams. God gave me a son. I asked God for the man of my dreams. God gave me a son. Sense of ain't no man of my dreams. No, he's not. So, I don't know. I'm not going to say. Maybe this thing has been cooking for a long time and now it's coming to play. I asked God for a man of my dreams. God gave me a son. Still, I haven't found the man of my dreams. Right there, Rocio. Anyway, the biggest question is, how bad is the situation? How bad is the situation? Why is MARWA kind of giving out something like a will and say if tomorrow he goes, he will ask that man, his best friend, to take care of the baby? Where will Rocio be? Does it mean that, it could be possible, it could be really possible right now that Madam Parasite is not in the country, but she couldn't live with the baby. Maybe as we were talking about this, the baby could be nursed or could be being taken care of by Conmam right there in the villa. Conmam could be there. I haven't seen an update from Conmam. Not recently. Let me see her YouTube channel and see the last time she posted something. Conmam. Let me see the last time she posted something. She could be busy taking care of Mitoto because Rocio maybe ran and because she wanted to get out of the country, but because she didn't have a concept of the daddy, so it was impossible. And now she had to leave the baby. It could be possible, I'm not saying that I know it's true, but I'm gonna need to search here. Let me search and see if when was the last time she posted and what could be happening. Last time Conmam posted was 5 days ago, and today there's a video that is supposed to premiere. It's on waiting. Supposed to premiere 31 minutes from now that I'm recording this video. Okay, so I visit to my daughter workplace, and you can see she's here with a sister, with a Winnie, and baby. Been 5. Maybe she took baby M to go and see Winnie, and maybe Winnie can help take care of Maisha. You never know. I'm just trying to speculate. This is a pure speculation. Has nothing to do with truth or nothing. I'm just thinking because I haven't heard from Roro. She never said anything about baby. Maybe she left. Maybe baby is with the Conmam or maybe whatever. So I'm just gonna wait and see how it goes, how it's gonna play out. And now Gitiriba is back. Gitiriba is back, and now he's being instructed to drive the car with the utmost what? Care, and treat the car with the utmost care. And so, before I finish this show, let me touch on this thing. Let me touch on this thing of this case where Marwa and Rocio, Marwa, Dimwango, David Jr., they are paid in court to go and handle that case of the uncle that was arrested. And now Marwa went there to command the jury, the magistrate. Hey, I want this case to be done right now. Dimwango telling the magistrate, hey, listen, listen up. I want this thing to be done right now because I'm a world traveler. I've gone to 70 countries without repeat. I have things to do. I have a flight to catch. I'm leaving the country. This is the last week I'm at home, and I need the bags of cement. So magistrate handled this thing, and Maro said, I need this uncle to bring papers to come and sign here that he will never disturb us again. Magistrate was like, hold on. Don't you know that today is just a mention? Why are you guys salty? Why are you guys hurrying? You would need to follow the protocol. Dimong was like, I ain't got no time. I need to travel. So before I finish the show, I needed to talk about this a little bit. And because it was of interest, I don't want to make a separate video talking about this court drama. I really gonna make it right here real quick. So we talk about it, And let me play this, Right. Let me see.
It's away. No. Then you are being given a period of time.
Okay. What is it?
Guys, as I wind up, I just want to say that, as usual, I just wanted only to tell you, to give you a brief of what is happening. And what I saw, Marwa and Dimwango, they don't know the law. Okay, they don't know how a case is being done.
According to the guy, because this is the guy apparently who is now handling the case, they were prepared. They had their lawyer. So this guy is kind of laughing at Dimwango and Mara, say they went to the court. They went to court and tried to make it operate like it's a village, like where they've been commanding police over there and the chief. So they are trying to tell the magistrate or the court how they should handle the case. Hey, police! This is Gintu. Arrest him right now. Please arrest him right now. This guy, I have an arrest warrant for him because he been insulting me. Please arrest him right now. Gintu freaked out and he ran. But the people are like, no, we arrested him for what? We don't have that warrant. But I don't know why Gintu ran. Gintu, you didn't have to run. They couldn't arrest you just because of that. Anyway, they went there. They wanted to handle the case their own way. I want this case to be handled today and be done with. Dimwango say, I want to travel.
That's what I came to discover. They don't know. They don't know that the first day is the mentioning. You cannot start a case straight away. No. Then you are being given a period of time. Within that period, you come and record your statement. Then the day of the case, that's when you're given a room to talk. But they were saying...
So the world traveler, they don't know that? Oh, yeah, I remember Dimwango never appeared to court when she was being called to go and handle that case of Jam 2 as the scam case. She never appeared until she was summoned, and now she was heavily fined, and she was forced to repay the money, the scammer D. So they went to court the first time. Now she wanted to go there with her fake Dior outfit and Mara with a gumboot. Hey, magistrate, this thing should be done and dusted today. Actually, I need to put another case on this guy. I have a case on him. And magistrate, bring papers. I need this guy to sign and say he will never stop my truck passing in his land.
Here today, we are going to do the signing, the agreement. You allow us pass our materials. The man was like, he told me that Chris, you are jealous of me. I'm like, why am I jealous of you? I'm not a millionaire. I'm not. And Mango told me that, Chris, what you're doing is wrong. Why are you blocking the road? So the biggest problem with me and Maro is that he's claiming that I'm blocking the fence that I'm doing. I'm trying even to explain, even to him, that just go and see the space I've left out.
Okay, so let's talk about the case.
Our case was heard well, yeah. So they were, like I said, they were flabbergasted. They were surprised to see that these people had a lawyer. Yes, we had a lawyer.
They thought they're going to come there and instruct magistrates and tell the court, and you guys fumble, and because and they can intimidate you in court and ask you questions, and you fumble and get yourself arrested because you prove that you're guilty. And they were like, oh, you guys have lawyer. Oh, we can withdraw this case. It's not going well. Now we can go and go and talk about this case at home, like at a home level. That was crazy. But you guys you did a massive job. I like when people now try to prove this to this lunatic that you can reason. You know, when you go extra miles now, you prove them that they're not as smart as they think. They never expect that you guys could come with a lawyer. They will come there and intimidate you, pour some money there and instruct. Arrest these people. You arrest a whole family, including a 18, 16-year-old girl being there in the bro. Thank you, Mr. Chris.
And the lawyer will be there. If this matter, they will not sort them at home there, then the lawyer will be there always. So the problem is they wanted these charges to be dropped. They start afresh charges. Afresh for the dad. Afresh. Demanding that the man threatened to kill MARWA.
So the guy said this matter should be dropped. It's not about Murimi being beaten. It's about now the uncle, because the uncle threatened to Kipai MARWA. So that is the fresh charge that they need to launch. But the case is not done. We should finish with this so that if you have another case, bring a fresh case. If this was case number 105, bring a case number 106. Talk about how this guy is threatened and prove it. We start afresh. You can come here to respond to a case that you brought here, and you start telling the judge, you know, it's not even that. There's a lot. This guy has been threatening me and doing that. No. And even Chris now was laughing. I found that to be interesting. And actually, I commend this guy for how he delivered the whole message. You know, very maturely, well spoken. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chris. So I was laughing so hard, and and how D was telling the judge that I need to leave. You know, I really need to leave because I have a lot of things I'm handling.
Guys, as you see there at the window, they're trying not to pay. We want to pay.
Okay. So let me start from here.
To get them out. We don't want them to be taken to Migori. Because when they go to Migori, we have again to start. This has gone well, 29th or 30, but we hope before that day, these people will come to an agreement. If it will not work out, then they will just come here for the hearings, but for me, I will not follow this case again.
Right. That was a good update, and what actually caught my attention and I was laughing is how this guy was explaining how Dimongo tried to give magistrates conditions that I'm a traveler, a world traveler, and you should let me handle this case how I want. Magistrate was like, hold on, no, that's not going to happen.
Dimongo wanted to put some explanation, but he raised something that on that day she'll be out of the country. But I think she was given a
No, she wasn't. She wanted to be given a permission to handle this case virtually, and the court said no, because you presented this thing, you knew you were traveling. No, we're gonna handle it from now, right here.
Go ahead that she can do the case in the virtual. I don't know, but she raised that issue, but the magistrate did not actually allow it. So the guys denied that they did not beat Murimi up, as usual.
Okay. It's okay. That case is huge, and I looked at it. I was like, hey, this one is crazy. And now Murimi is now coming out to say that he wants to drop the case after seeing where it's going. These people has lawyers, and now the case is not working what they want. And now it has turned out against them. And even Dimongo had to go and bail Murimi out because Murimi was arrested in that same fracas. And Dimongo had to pay even more money than what these guys paid, because they paid $10,000 each for 3 people that started $1,000 shillings. So, but Dimongo ended up paying 70,000 shillings to get Murimi out, because Murimi now went and he ran with handcuffs. That is now a criminal. When he appeared there, he was arrested with other charges. A criminal running with handcuffs, and now we have a lot of cases. They had to bail him out. 70,000 shillings. See, that is another thing. Now you can tell me, if Murimi now doesn't have that money to pay that, or to repay Dimwango for that 70,000 that she paid for him, then you can know where this thing is going. Murimi, now you don't have no land, you don't have nothing. If you raise your voice tomorrow, you will tell you, remember the 70,000? You either pay me or go back to jail. That's how people get blackmailed. That's how they get blackmailed. So Murimi, you came to this case here, you thought, I mean, this was a pure drama, and I think now MARWA is now trying to find, they're now beginning to find their match. People like Chris, this family, is now their match, you know? And now they're proving that the MARWAs, that is that they can handle cases. You guys should normalize this. You should normalize this trend. If they bring some trouble in the village, don't fight, don't do whatever. Just go to the court, go forward. If Migori or Kihanchi is not working, come to Nairobi. Now handle that thing. Get yourself a lawyer just like you did, and now follow the legal procedure. Because this guy, they will come and threaten. I heard on the video, I was like, I'm going to arrest you. I'm going to arrest you. Going to arrest. Should I play that video? Just a minute. Let me play that clip. And yeah.
Bro.
Let me forward to that.
That is what we call law. Kuna kitu inaitwa sheria.
It was there.
Government. There is no hakuna njia government hapa.
Hii barabara. Wewe. Hata kufunga hata wewe.
You saw that? So that was MARWA threatening that man and tell him, and nitakufunga hata wewe. I will imprison you. I will have you arrested and imprisoned. So he knew that he has that power. They can do whatever they want to do, but the case won't be followed the legal way. So I have the power to imprison you, take you to prison, and nothing will happen. So that is what MARWA thought. To their surprise, they appeared in court now like the rich kids of Nyabohanse. They are surprised. This guy have lawyers. They have a lawyer. And now Dimwango bringing here the stories of me. I've been to 70 countries, don't repeat, in my 20s, whatever. I need to go. I need to travel. I have a journey to go. Magistrate like, hey, are you crazy? You brought the case here and you still want to say, you either withdraw the case and go home, go wherever you want to go, or handle the case. Their lawyers, the Murimi's lawyers, I don't know, the uncle's lawyers, they say, no, you brought the case, let's handle it.
Do it at home. Then for Murimi, he was crying. He was seriously crying. That, I'm being pushed. Hey, I'm going pushed. For me, when I'll go to that court, I'll just say, this case, let it end here. I've forgiven my uncle.
Guy crying now saying, hey, I've forgiven my uncle. He didn't beat me, even though this guy said Murimi was seriously worked on. I don't know if that is self-incriminating. You were saying that you guys, you denied the case, you denied the charges, but you said, I looked at him, he was swollen. They worked on him seriously, but they denied the charges, which I know they were lying. How do you say something like that on camera? Anyway, let MARWA see this part. So Murimi feels like, oh man, I didn't want to do this. They are using me, and I want to withdraw. And I say, I've forgiven my uncle. I don't work with the Dimwango. They are using me, but it's too late.
For me, I was just laughing, guys. I was just laughing, saying that what's going on, guys? It has not gone smoothly on the Murimi side. Also, Murimi was arrested again yesterday.
Imagine.
Yesterday, Murimi went to the police station. He had a case. I don't know what happened. He disappeared with the pingu chains. So he was.
He disappeared with the handcuffs. The pingu is a handcuff. So when he appeared, now he was a criminal automatically.
He was never found. So when they took him there to record him, I don't know the statement. When they opened the file, they find Murimi's file is pending.
All right. So bottom line is, Dimwango had to pay some money because Murimi is now their person, and now is required to be, to be bailed out or whatever. So Dimwango has to pay 70,000. Bro, where's Murimi going to get this money?
Reported Murimi was called. That come, your client has been found. So the guy went. He requested some money. I think Murimi told me that the guy was paid 70,000. Then Mrima was released. He was discharged from the cell. And guess who paid the money? I don't know, because Mrima is not capable.
Dimongo paid, and now you know.
He's not capable of paying that amount of 70,000. You know, guys, this case is sweet. It's sweet.
It's very sweet. And so I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out. All right. So to summarize this whole reaction, as I'm bouncing, I've seen how this whole drama is going, and now my concern is about Censor and his internet wheel. Anyway, we hope that this whole thing is gonna go away. And if Roro Mama comes to the villa, then whatever they choose to feed us and say, oh, ignore the haters, I was here the whole time, just like I was feeling good. I was outside, and I wasn't in the village, but I was somewhere in the hospital, or for whatever reason they would say. But we know something's not up. So I'm gonna chill and see how it goes. For now, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Thank you for having me here. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast, episode 106, season 2. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Before you bounce, please do me a favor. Like the video for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And I get to see you in the next video. Of course, yeah, just like always, some things never change. Some things never change. Like the video, subscribe, guys. Bye for now. Adios, amigos.
It's a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. They say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, but they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.